Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to my vinyl inbox number 49, where I show some new and used purchases over the past few months or so. I will start off with the new ones, and the first one I got is this, and this is a double album of Aretha Franklin. It's just called Aretha. Now the only other Aretha Franklin I have is a double CD, and there's about 40 odd tracks on it, and it was a bit overwhelming and I very rarely played it. This is a 20 track album. It goes in chronological order and some of it is absolutely brilliant. The last disc is more or less the 80s, which is not so good. It's a nice gatefold sleeve, and you have really nice inner sleeves as well, and it's just on normal black vinyl. Yeah, as I say, it goes in chronological order. The very first song off here is called Never Grow Old, and it is from 1950, it's either 56 or 58, and it's absolutely brilliant. The first three sides of this are really good. You do get the big hits like Respect, Chain of Fools, Think. Those are the only ones I really knew. The fourth one is it's not so bad, it's not great. I knew you were waiting for me, but it all has the 80s sound on disc 4, but it's really a very it's a comprehensive, for 20 tracks album for me anyway. I don't want any more, but you know, I wouldn't mind exploring some of her 60s material after hearing this, but the 80s stuff, no, it's not really for me. But yeah, an absolutely excellent album, and delighted that I picked it up. That was one of the purchases I made. In Northern Ireland they gave everybody £100 to spend in local stores. You couldn't spend online. I went up to Johnny's and I spent the whole lot in his shop, so it didn't cost me anything. Another one I bought at that time, and I always fancied this, and I remember seeing, I think it was James Griffiths showed it not so long ago, and I never had it, and it's Madness, The Rise and Fall. Now I know you can pick this up for £5, the originals, but I really fancied a really clean 180 gram version, and this is really good. It is quite downbeat for Madness, but there are two excellent singles off it, Tomorrow's Just Another Day and Our House. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I played it a few times, really good, so that adds to my Madness collection. I do have One Step Beyond, Absolutely, and Seven, and now I've got this, so I've got those 4 studio albums by Madness, so I'm pleased to pick that up, and it didn't cost me anything. This one here I was a little bit disappointed in, and it's Belinda Carlisle, and it's Nobody Owns Me. This is one of these International Women's Day albums of 2021, and it's a compilation, and you do get a couple of singles like Live Your Life, Be Free, Little Black Book. Yeah, it's fine, but it's not magnificent. You do get a nice inner, and I believe this is on white vinyl, which is nice. Okay, it's a decent enough album, but to me, I've got her greatest hits, which I might actually get the gold greatest hits, because it's a double album and it's spread over 2 albums. The one I have has got about the same amount of songs on the one album, and it's a bit sort of compressed. It was the original one, Greatest Hits Volume 1 I think you called it. But yeah, this one, it's not a bad album, but I don't see myself playing this very much, but you never know. The next new one, and this is my second Kraftwerk album, and this is Man Machine, or The Man Machine, and this is the one with the model on it, and this is really good. Yeah, there's only the Robots, Space Slab, Metropolis, the model, Neon Lights, and the Man Machine on this, and I believe this is on red vinyl. So you do get a rather thick booklet, quite a bit on this, with So the sort of band I like just to put on the background, and I really do enjoy it. So yeah, very nice, and a nice inner as well. And as I say, this is on red vinyl. So very good album. So I'll probably get a couple more at some stage, but I don't like to go overboard with Kraftwerk. So I've got two now. I do play them, and you know, the next one will be the one with, I think, is it Computer Age, the yellow cover one. I may get that. Now this I bought for myself for Christmas. It's a 3 LP live album, and it's ELO at Wembley or Bust. Now the disappointing thing with this is there's no gatefold, it's just a single sleeve. However, I'll just pull one out. You do get really nice inner sleeves with it for each of the records. Still haven't played this yet. This was recorded in 2017, and it's really a greatest hits show. I'll go through the tracks actually. Stand in the Rain, Evil Woman, All Over the World, Showdown are all on side A. Side B is Living Thing, Do Ya, When I Was a Boy, the only track from Alone in the Universe, and Handle with Care. Side 3 is Last Train to London, Xanadu, Rockaria, Can't Get It Out of My Head. Side D, 1053 Overture, Twilight, Mama Belle, Shine a Little Love. Side E is Wild West Hero, Sweet Talking Woman, Telephone Line, Turn to Stone. And side F, Don't Bring Me Down, Mr. Blue Sky, and of course, as always, the last song is Roll Over Beethoven. So I'm actually going to put this on this afternoon. It's my second live ELO album. The other one I bought, I think, was only a double. I'm not too sure, I can't remember, from about 2015. But yeah, this is apparently the better of the two albums. So finally got it. Okay, we'll go on to the second hand records, and I picked this up, and this is the Stray Cats debut album from 1981, and this is just rockabilly, and it's really good. There's 3 big hit singles off this: Runaway Boys, Rock This Town, and Stray Cat Strut. It's produced by Dave Edmunds. It's just a really good, fun rockabilly album, and you do get a nice inner sleeve with it. I have their one of their other albums, the one with She's Sexy and 17 on it. I think it's called Rant and Rave, but this is a better album, and this cost me next to nothing, so yeah, pleased to get that. This one here, right, these next few, at this time of the year I always like to play sort of catchy glam rock type music. You know, even on Christmas Day, when we were having our Christmas dinner, and my brother was cooking the dinner, and Alexa, we would always say, Alexa, play Slade, Come On Feel the Noise, play 20th Century Boy by T-Rex, and used to go, great crack, really great crack. And these next ones are sort of post-glam, and this is the Rubettes. This is the one I didn't have on vinyl, and it's Where It's At, and this is from 1974, and this is like rock and roll glam revivalist sort of material. The 2 hit singles are Sugar Baby Love, which was a #1, and almost the same, Tonight. It's a pure facsimile of Sugar Baby Love, but I actually prefer the Tonight song, and I had it as a single whenever I was a kid. Yeah, but yeah, way back to the 50s is really good. Saturday Night is really good. It's just a fun album, and I really do enjoy it. I do like the Rubettes. I think they're actually a pretty decent band. So there's the Rubettes. This one here is maybe a little bit embarrassing, but I love the singles off it. And it is Kenny, and this is the sound of Super K. And these were the guys that Bill Martin and Phil Coulter wrote for. And you have the hit singles The Bump, Julianne, and of course Fancy Pants off this. Baby I Love You Okay, I think, was also a single. So the 4 singles, this I believe is their only album. So yeah, it's good to have. It's on the Rack label as well, which I love, and I love those 4 songs. So yeah, played this quite a few times actually. So The Sound of Super K by Kenny. And the last two are by the same band. Now in one of my other vinyl inboxes I showed their third album. This is their second album by the Glitter Band, and this is Rock and Roll Dudes, and this is surprisingly good as well. It has the hit singles Goodbye My Love and Let's Get Together Again on it. Yeah, very good. It is glammy, but not quite as glammy or glittery or even Gary glittery as their debut Hey, which is also very good. Now this is the one with the fantastic Angel Face on it, as well as Just For You. And they also do a version of Gary Glitter's Rock On, which is really good as well, and Tell Him that Hello had a hit for. So yeah, this is a very strong album as well, and this is on the Bell label. So I do have 3 Glitter Band albums plus the greatest hits, and they are surprisingly very good, you know. So there you go. Hey, the Glitter Band, their debut album. So those are some of the purchases I've done over the past few months or so. I haven't actually bought an awful lot. I've been trying to pull back, and the main reason is I'm running out of space to put albums. So I don't know, maybe a purge is on the cards, although I hate purging albums, I really do, because I know I'll always buy them back if I see them again. But I think I'm going to have to do some sort of a purge anyway. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. That's me for now, and I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.